Hello and welcome, Fariba here from WatchKnitting. In today's video, I'll show you how to work this Hypnotic Diamonds pattern. It's very similar to the chevron pattern I shared previously. This pattern is worked over a multiple of 16 stitches plus 2 and follows a 16 row repeat. All odd numbered rows are purled across. I have prepared two samples. One is worked with worsted weight yarn and 3mm needles, and the other one with t-shirt yarn and 3.5mm needles. For today's demonstration, I'll be using this number 4 yarn with 3mm needles. It's worth noting that you will get better results by using slightly smaller needles for your chosen yarn. Now let's take a look at the pattern. This half shows one full repeat, 16 stitches and 12 rows. Each repeat consists of two mirrored sections. The right section in the first half begins with three right crosses, each separated by a knit stitch. In the middle, the direction shifts to left crosses. Note that there is no knit stitch between the two center crosses. Then in the second half, we offset the first section by replacing the left crosses first and right crosses later. Let's dive in. For this demo, I have cast on 34 stitches to demonstrate two full repeats of the pattern. Also, I have worked one row of ribbing that is optional and not part of the pattern. The pattern starts on the wrong side, as I mentioned, row 1, and all odd rows are purl across. So I will fast forward through them. For the edge stitches, I simply pick up the first stitch at the beginning of the row and knit the last stitch at the end of the row. Try to keep your purl stitches as loose as possible. This helps minimize curling. I also have prepared a chart to make it easier to follow the pattern. You can find the full chart linked below in the description under the written version. Finish the row with a knit stitch for the edge. Now let's start row 2. Those lines lean to the right are called cross to right or C2R, and others lean to the left are called cross to left or C2L. Now here I begin row 2 by slipping the edge stitch. Next I will make a cross to right over these two stitches. For crosses while the yarn is at the back, I transfer both stitches to my right needle. Next, we grab the right stitch. When we make a right cross, we grab it from the back. Insert the tip of the left needle to the right stitch from the back and slowly pull the right needle out to drop the other stitch. Next, I pick up the dropped stitch with my right needle. Now the two stitches are crossed. This stitch will stay on top, then it only needs to be slipped. Then I leave it there. The second stitch, which is at the back, needs to be knitted. Then knit one. Again, one cross to right. Again, I transfer both stitches to my right needle. Grab the right stitch from the back and drop the other stitch. Then I pick up the dropped stitch with my right needle. I leave this stitch on my right needle. Then knit the second stitch, which is at the back. Again, knit one, and the last cross to right, transfer both stitches, grab the right stitch from the back, drop the other stitch, pick it up again, knit the second stitch. Now we made 3 right crosses. We are halfway through the repeat. Here we make cross to the left. For the cross to the left, while the yarn is at the back, I transfer both stitches to my right needle. Then using the tip of my left needle, I grab the right stitch, this time from the front, and drop the other stitch. Slowly pick up the drop the stitch with my right needle, place it back onto the left needle. I knit the first stitch, which is now at the back, and slip the second stitch, which is now on top. That completes one cross to left. Then knit one. Then I make another cross to left, transfer both stitches to right needle, grab the right stitch from the front, drop the other stitch, pick up the dropped stitch, place it back on the left needle and knit it. Then slip the second stitch. Then again knit one. Now do the last cross to the left. This part was the first repeat of 16 stitches. Now repeat from the beginning for the second repeat. Start with cross to right, then knit one, another cross to right. So as you see, crossing is very similar. For the right crosses, you pick up the right stitch from the back. For the left crosses, you pick up the right stitch from the front. That's the only difference. And the stitch which is underneath is knitted, and the one which is over is always slipped. Now I switch to the left cross, then knit one, another left cross, knit one, and my last left cross. And the row with knitting the edge stitch. Now row 3, purl across exactly like row 1. Purl everything on this row, including the previously slipped stitches. Be sure to purl those slipped stitches extra loosely, otherwise the fabric may curl. At the end, if you like, you can lightly steam the fabric to help it relax. Now row 4. In row 4, we shift each set of crosses one stitch over to create the effect of lines moving upward with every repeat. The first cross is replaced by a knit stitch since it no longer has a paired stitch. Then we have a knit stitch. After that, we work the first cross to right. This results in only 2 crosses on each side instead of 3. with two knit stitches in the center. I pick up the edge stitch, knit two, make my cross to right, knit one, another cross to right, now knit two, make cross to left, knit one, another cross to left, again knit two to finish the first repeat. Now repeat from the beginning for the second part. Start with knit two. This is exactly like the first stitch we had at the beginning. After two knit stitches, cross to right, knit one, again cross to right, now here we're gonna have two knit stitches, cross to left, knit one, last cross to left, and knit two at the end, and knit the edge stitch. And as you see, the lines are moving upward in each repeat. Now row 5, purl across, now we are on row 6. In this row, we continue shifting the lines. There will be one knit stitch at the beginning of the row before the cross to right. You will work two crosses on each side with 4 knit stitches in the center. I pick up the edge stitch, knit one, continue with the cross to right, knit one, another cross to right, then here knit 4 stitches, now cross to left, again knit one, cross to left, and we're gonna finish the first repeat with knit one. That completes one full repeat. Begin the next repeat the same way, knit one, cross to right, knit one, cross to right. Now we have 4 knit stitches, and then we have cross to left, knit 1, cross to left, and 1 knit stitch at the end and end the row with knitting the edge stitch. Now row 7 purl across, now row 8 is an exact repeat of row 2. It begins directly with a cross to right, and you will notice there are 6 knit stitches at the center. Let's begin by picking up the edge stitch, then continue with cross to right, knit 1, cross to right, now in the center there will be enough room to form new sets of crosses. Use the next 3 stitches to work a new cross to right, then knit 1, make a new cross to right, and because this is the center of the repeat, right after that work a new cross to left, then knit 1, continue with the existing cross to left, knit 1, continue the other cross to left, and here we finish the repeat. Then the number of crosses again will be 3 on each side. Let's start over from cross to right, knit 1, cross to right, now here we make a new cross to right, for that knit 1, make a new cross to right, then right after that cross to left, then knit 1, cross to the left, and knit 1, cross to the left, and end the row with knitting the edge stitch. Now we are halfway through the pattern. Now row 9 purl across. Now for row 10, we offset everything by switching all the right crosses to left crosses and all the left crosses to right crosses. I pick up my edge stitch, then make a left cross, now knit one, another left cross, knit one again, make the last left cross, now we are at the center. Now we do the cross to right instead of cross to left. Knit one, again cross to right, knit one, and cross to right. Okay, we finished the first repeat. We changed every crosses. Now start over, make a left cross instead of right cross, knit one, left cross, knit one, left cross, switch to right cross, knit one, right cross, knit one, right cross, and the edge stitch. Row 11 purl across. Now row 12. Now starting this row, we are going to move the lines inward within each repeat. This will give us 2 crosses on each side instead of 3 with 4 knit stitches in the center. I pick up the edge stitch. Now row 12 starts with 1 knit stitch to shift the left cross. Then I make my left cross, knit 1, another left cross, now knit 4 here, then right cross, knit 1, right cross, and end the repeat with knit 1. Now we finish the first repeat, start over, knit 1, cross to left, knit 1, another cross to left, now knit 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now cross to right, knit 1, cross to right, and in the repeat with knit 1 and knitting the edge stitch. Row 13, purl across. Now row 14, we continue shifting the lines inward. Pick up the edge stitch, knit 2 this time, make a left cross, knit 1, left cross. Here in the center, we're gonna have 2 knit stitches, knit 2, right cross, knit 1, right cross, and knit 2 to finish the repeat. Start over, knit 2, make a left cross, knit 1, left cross, knit 2, right cross, knit 1, right cross, and knit 2 at the end, and end the row with the edge stitch. Row 15, purl across. Now row 16, this is the last row of the repeat. As you can see, the lines have been gradually shifting inward and now the crosses meet at the center. That's your cue. There is now enough spaces on each side to begin forming new sets of crossing. The number of crosses will return to 3 on each side. I pick up my edge stitch, make a new cross to left at the beginning, then knit 1, cross to left, knit 1, continue with cross to left. Now here we are in the center, then continue to cross to right, knit 1, cross to right, knit one, and make another cross to right here. Start over, make a new cross to left, knit one, continue cross to left, knit one, continue cross to left, again in the center, cross to right, knit one, cross to right, knit one, and make the last cross to right and knit the edge stitch. You're gonna start over from row one. That's it for this tutorial. As always, let me know if you have any question regarding this pattern. Thank you for following along. I appreciate your warm comments. Stay tuned for more patterns from me.